So mind reading and magic. Now, quick caveat to this story. I'm going to keep it as short as I humanly can. It's about how I got my gifts back. And really, I guess what I need to say at the very front end of this is the reason why you get into spirituality and magic is not necessarily the reason why you stay in it. So that's my big caveat. For me, it all started in about 2010. I was at a training and I met this guy and I saw him read people's minds. He did it to me and he did it to other people, and there was no doubt that he could do it. Now, he explained it as, and this is typical NLP, right? 360 expanded awareness. Put your head on their shoulders, step into their body, don't judge what comes up. And I was like, that doesn't mean anything to me. And he goes, that's how I do it. And there's some other things, but it's all unconscious and I don't remember. So for about a year and a half, I became obsessed with learning this skill. How do I read people's minds? How do I get involved in all of this kind of stuff? And eventually I just ran out of steam. I couldn't find anywhere to go. I didn't know who to ask beyond some of the top people in the field in NLP and hypnosis at that time. So it went away. And then back in probably around late 2014, early 2015, for some unknown reason, this thing just came back. Everything just came into the fore again. And it was like, I got to learn this skill. I got to learn this skill. And what's interesting about this story is not the mind reading bit. That's not the relevant bit. What's interesting is how the universe, I guess, conspired to get me to where I am now by joining the dots. And with the benefit of hindsight, I can see very clearly what those dots are. So in 2015, I just went, right, that's it, I've got to learn this. And I literally went onto Google and I typed in NLP Master Practitioner wants to learn mind reading, pressed go, and whatever the first website that came up, whether it was an advertised website or whether it was just a regular website, I just went straight onto their website, straight into the contacts page. I didn't look at what their website was about. I went straight onto their contacts page, typed in a whole load of stuff. I said, I'm an NLP Master Practitioner. I've seen this done. I want to learn. This is performance coaching. I want to learn how to read people's minds. Press send. And I'm thinking, there's no way, right? What are the chances that the website I've just clicked on is going to A, respond, or B, even have an answer to this question? So I'm sitting at home later that day and I get a call and the guy goes, is this Marcus? And I said, yeah. And he goes, I'm responding. You sent a contact email out to us and I'm responding to that. And I said, this is fantastic. Do you know how I can learn this skill around mind reading? And he goes, well, we don't do it here. So I'm just putting that out there now. And my kind of heart sank and I went, oh, of course you don't do it. And he goes, but I might know somebody that can help you. And I'm like, really? And he goes, yes. I said, can you give me their details? And he goes, no, I will have to ask them to call you. So I'm like, okay, when will I call? How quickly is this all going to... I mean, I got really excited about this, right? And he goes, Marcus, you're just going to have to go with it. I will get them to call as soon as they can. And I'm like, fine. So literally for 2 days was my phone. I had my phone like this going, please call, please call, please call, please call. And of course, nothing happened. So a week went by, 8 days went by, 9 days went by, and one evening I got this cold call and this person said, hey, is that Marcus? And I said, yeah. And they said, I got a message to call you. And I'm like, really? Who is this? And she said her name, and I said, wow, is it about mind reading? And she said, I've got no idea, but I did get a message to call you, and that's what I'm doing, and I don't know what it's about. So I said, look, I was on this course and I saw this person do this thing, and she said, do you know about NLP and hypnosis? And I said, yeah, I was trained by these people and my mentor's this person and blah blah blah. And she goes, all right, you've arrived. And I said, what does that mean? And she said, well, everybody you've talked about on this call so far, your mentor, the person you saw doing this, the courses you've been on, etc., they were all trained by the person I represent. And we have two types of courses. We have a front of house hypnosis NLP course, which is open to the general public. And then behind the scenes, we have a magical course. So it's actually based on the Hawaiian mystical tradition of Huna. And you found us, and not everybody finds us, but when you find us, this is part of your journey, right? When their student's ready, the teacher appears. So I'm like, so I'm kind of in, and she goes, well, you're in to the extent that we will help you, but now you have to go on the courses and learn it all. So you basically need to go to mystery school. And I will pick this up in another video, because I did go on some of their courses and it really did blow my mind.